Finding equations of lines. Our goal today is to find equations of lines given various information about the lines, and we will be using both slope-intercept form and point-slope form of a line. Find an equation of a line with slope 3 containing the point -1, -5. Use the slope-intercept equation. Well, remember the slope-intercept equation is y is equal to mx plus b. So essentially we need to find two pieces of information about the line in order to complete the equation of the line. We need to find the slope m, and we need to find the y-intercept b. And in this problem they've already given us the slope. Let's go ahead and put that into our linear equation. Now we need to find the y-intercept. But they do give us one more point that is on the line. And remember that if a point is on a line, it must satisfy that equation. So essentially what that means is when x is -1, y has to be -5. We can use these values to substitute them into this equation. And when we do this, there will only be one unknown, which will allow us to solve for the value of b. So we'll simplify this and solve for b. Adding 3 to both sides, b is equal to -2. Okay, so we have all the information we need. The equation of this line is y equals 3x minus 2. I could put plus a -2 here, but putting -2 is more standard. Let's go ahead and take a look at the definition of point-slope equation of a line. Y minus y1 is equal to m times the quantity x minus x1, where m is the slope of the line and x1, y1 represents a point on that line. And in fact, it can be any point on that line. Let's use this to solve a similar problem. Find an equation of the line with slope 1/3 containing the point -3, 6. We're going to use the point-slope form. Let's do our substitutions. Now, of course, this is our m value or slope, and we're going to use x1 equal to -3 and y1 equal to 6. So we have y minus 6 is equal to 1/3 times the quantity x. Now this would be minus -3, but instead of putting minus -3, I'll go ahead and put plus 3. Okay, now if I want to simplify this or put this in slope-intercept form, essentially all I have to do is clear the parentheses and solve for y. If y minus 6 is equal to 1/3 x plus 1, add 6 to both sides, and our linear equation in slope-intercept form would be y equals 1/3 x plus 7. Let's review slope now. You may recall the formula to find the slope of a line given 2 points. If the 2 points are x1, y1 and x2, y2, the slope is equal to the difference of the y coordinates divided by the difference of the x coordinates. Sometimes this is written as the change in y over the change in x, or sometimes rise over run. Find an equation of a line containing the points -1, 3 and -3, 6. Well, going back to our first example, we know that if we want to find the equation in slope-intercept form, we need to find two pieces of information. We need to find the slope and we need to find the y-intercept. We just reviewed the formula to find the slope given 2 points, so let's use that. Slope would be equal to y2 minus y1. I'll call these the 1's and these the 2's. So y2 minus y1 would be 6 minus 3. x2 minus x1 would be -3 minus -1. Simplifying here, we'd have a +3 in the numerator and a -2 in the denominator. So our slope would be negative 3/2. Let's go ahead and replace m with negative 3/2. Now we're back to where we have to find the value of b. We can use either of these 2 points. I'm going to go ahead and use the first point. When x is negative 1, y is positive 3. Again, we are allowed to use these points because they're on the line, which means they must satisfy the equation. So when y is 3, the x value must be negative 1. We can solve this for b. Should be a positive 3/2. So subtracting 3/2 on both sides, (3 over 1 minus 3 over 2). 3 over 1 is the same as 6 over 2. 6 over 2 minus 3 over 2 would give us 3 over 2, or 3/2, for our y-intercept. We just need to put all the pieces together. We could take this equation here that's missing the value of b and replace it with positive 3/2. I hope that helps review how to find equations of lines. Have a great day.